Thank you for staying with us so far.
So far.
Will be our last segment.
Oh gosh, it's Zelda. It is Zelda. Last segment, Zelda. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, oh god, look at it. Oh, we're actually getting like... Whoa, on the music. What is that? What are you? What is going on? Oh, this is gonna be... This is gonna be a great trailer to break down. Oh, whoa. Look at that. Look at that. Broke up. Ganondorf, are you talking? Oh, the Blood Moon? Oh my gosh. Bro. Yo, what is happening? Oh my gosh. Whoa, what? So there's still some Sheikah tech left. Oh gosh. It's carrying a goblin. Okay, what is that? Yeah.
But
Whoa.
Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
What? Whoa, what was that? What are all these weird weapons and what what was that? Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I can't. You can build a car? What is happening? Oh my gosh. No, don't tell me that's it. Is that all they're showing? Oh my, okay, there's gotta be... Whoa, what?
Lend him your power.
What was that? Was that from the... Oh my gosh, really? Oh, that's such a... Still a teasery trailer.
The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series.
Yeah, pre-orders begin today. Yeah. Oh, that was still such a teasery trailer.
Containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game.
Oh, of course.
Available on the same day.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it.
You're looking forward to Link's latest.
Yes, I'm super excited, but is that all? Oh my gosh, that trailer was so teasery. Like, I feel like it showed so much, but didn't show anything. It's like the same trailers we've just been getting time and time again. Oh my gosh. Okay, well now I gotta go watch that trailer and talk about it and break it down the best I can. Okay, alright. Oh boy, alright, I'll be right back when I got the trailer. Okay, alright. Hold on. Okay, so we have the new trailer. Okay, we're just gonna watch through this again. I'm not gonna pause. I just wanna observe the trailer again. So many new enemies now. Compared to the last game, at least. Oh, you can see that like big storm cloud off in the distance, which we saw in the box art. Oh, that's... What is that? I didn't even notice. There's like a big dragon on Lake Hylia. Okay, we have to go back to that. Oh. That's definitely Ganondorf. I can't believe... I mean, of course they give Ganondorf a voice, but I'm like... I can't believe we actually hear it. We actually get to hear Ganon speak in a Zelda game. Oh. Wait, was that a REDEAD? Right behind that, Lizalfos? What? Oh, there's more enemy variety than I think. Yeah, we got some crazy new bosses. Ganondorf is waking back up.
You'll be able to stop him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, what is that weird, like, homing arrow? Yeah, okay, so... Is that, like... Was that Zelda? Or was that the mysterious figure from that mural? I don't know. It's hard to say. Yeah, this looks like
Lend him your power.
like in the initial reveal trailer, how we see Link and Zelda going down to that cavern to see Ganon like awaken. Like a lot of people theorize that was like the opening of the game, and I think that's what it is. I think it's like it's the opening of the game, and then during it, Link and Zelda go through some stuff. Okay, so now let's see if we can. Let's look through the trailer. I'm gonna try to point out details if I see them. So we see these like little. We still don't know what these are for. I imagine these are like we can use these as like jumping pads to like fly up. New enemy variety, like new enemy type. It's some weird flying bat thing. Reminds me of those like phantoms from Minecraft. There's what is this? There's some crazy like weird like mural. That it doesn't look like the mural from like that's on the ground in the last trailer. Okay, so I've been looking at these enemies and they've got like this glowing red gunk on them, like Calamity or whatever, Malice. But there's a lot of other weird stuff. Like right over here, there's some weird like spirit embers, like little blue fire just kind of sitting there. And this entire area looks brand new. Like I don't recognize this anywhere. I don't know if this is underground or if it's just really late at night. But this is definitely a new area. Like brand new. Or at least a completely new version of an area we've been to. And then here at... Oh gosh, so this is Lake Hylia. And there's some crazy like dragon just chilling on the... Like, just chilling there. We have to fight that. It's like that looks like a three-headed... Is that... Oh, no, hold on. What? I can't remember his name. But like the boss from the original Zelda game. That big three-headed dragon. Is that like a new version of him? He look all crazy with his like his heads are on fire. He's got like a spiky spiny tail. Oh, that's crazy. I'm so happy that there's like crazy new bosses and stuff. There's some big tower in the like a blue tower, kind of looks like a Sheikah tower, but not quite the same. I really like Ganon's voice. I don't know how like when it comes to voice acting, especially in Zelda games, people have their opinions, but honestly, I'm like I'm for it. But I'm curious, will Ganon have like a humanoid like Ganondorf form, or will he just be in that bony form the whole time? Okay, see this I thought is a REDEAD. It looks like a REDEAD. And what is this? It's like a fat moblin. Like here's a normal moblin from the first game. Well, it's got like a weird cranium head now. But now there's this like fatter, chunkier moblin, like more akin to the moblins from Skyward Sword. But hold on, go back. This is absolutely a REDEAD. Yeah, it's got some crazy, creepy mouth, like side mouth thing though. So it might not be a REDEAD, but it's a REDEAD. I don't even know why I'm questioning it. Look at that. That's a REDEAD. Oh, I'm so happy. REDEADs are like the enemies I wanted to have in this game. A lot of people wanted to see REDEADs in this game. They're a classic. What was that? There's like something moving right here, but like unfortunately the quality on this video isn't perfect, so it's kind of hard to tell what that is. It's too far away. But as we can see, hold on, there's clearly like Sheikah tech is still around, which is interesting because like that's kind of one of the big questions is like what happened to all the Sheikah tech. But it looks like it is still around. It is still functional in some way, but it might not be as functional as it used to be. Maybe this is like refurbished Sheikah tech. I don't know where we're at though. This looks new. This is definitely somewhere in the like a Sheikah hideout or some place related to the Sheikah, since we can clearly see, you know, Sheikah motifs all around, and like the architecture is very similar. But it doesn't look like an area that like we've been to. And I don't think this is a Yiga clan hideout by any means. So now we got this shot. So it looks like my interpretation of this is that, gosh, I wish the quality was a bit better. But looks like my interpretation of this is that these guys are going to be like squad captains, I guess. These like big fat moblins. And they blow their horns to make these other moblins like amped up. And whoa, they've got like weird horns. Look at their horns. They're not like normal moblin horns. They're like, they actually look like Lizalfo spear heads. Like, see if I can make it play slower. Yeah, look at the, like they've got weird like horns. And then this Hinox has like a weird tree stump on his head. Like they've got like weird, and he's got some green, like that looks like an emerald or like some emerald ore just hanging by his chest. I wonder how we can use that. Maybe it's something we can use our like hand for, like some magic stuff. We could target it or something, or maybe we could drain magic from it. I don't know. But yeah, so far, see, like this looks a bit different than like the Hyrule field we typically see. Like this doesn't look like a Hyrule field we've been to. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized where we are. We're at the, if you look over here, you see the lines. We're like standing in the, one of the I don't want to call them crop circles, but I don't know what else to say right now. The like how we see those like weird murals kind of in the grass and out in the distance, like we're standing in one of them. It's hard to see what it is. It maybe a bird. But yeah, speaking of birds, this thing's carrying a moblin around. I don't know if it's gonna like drop the moblin on us, or the bokoblin, not moblin. I don't know if it's gonna drop it on us or what. But speaking of moblins, gosh, there's so much. There's actually so much in this trailer. Their horns, they have like completely unique horn designs. I have no idea what that means from a gameplay perspective though. Like if that's just another, okay, we'll talk about you. If that's just like another gameplay, like just a visual indicator to see what level of power it's at, or if there's actually some crazy big like gameplay change to moblins with like special horns. Like it's like, because these moblins' eyes are blue, that one's eyes are red. Like, I wonder what that all means. Okay, so this guy, what do I make of this guy? My guess is he's a training boss. Not like a tutorial boss, maybe a tutorial boss, but my guess is, given that it looks like he's Link is up in like the Sky Realm, it like where we've seen him at in other trailers, I feel like Link is like, this is a test, like kind of like the shrine test. Like this is an enemy designed to challenge Link to test his powers and his abilities and his capabilities, rather than just being some like random monster that Ganondorf is throwing at him. Especially because like it's very clear that like red energy you know, here like signifies like Ganondorf's power. I mean, that's just kind of how it always has been. But there's like green energy. Where is it? Well, where is it? Somewhere around here. But there's like green energy, you know, controlling this beast. You know, you can see like the green spirit energy, the kind of stuff that we see, you know, associated with Link and his new magic arm and these sky realms and stuff. You know, things that like are, you know, more, I guess, heroic by nature rather than like the evil like malice and calamity. Then we have Ganondorf. I'm assuming this is like an extended version from the initial trailer, like the initial reveal trailer that had him like waking up. I imagine this is like that scene. He's like waking up and the hand has been removed from his chest, showing his wound. Now, what I'm very curious about is where did he get this? Is this the wound from Twilight Princess? Like the stab wound that he kind of got it twice. He got stabbed by the Sword of Six Sages, and then he got stabbed by the Master Sword. And that was like the last time we saw Ganondorf in the Twilight, you know, from Twilight Princess. That was the last time we saw him in that timeline, I believe. But like, is that what this wound is? Or is this like like its own separate thing that has its own backstory to it? Like, I don't know. Very interesting nonetheless. I'm very curious how this is going to play out. We didn't see this in one of the trailers. We saw Ganondorf like waking up and he's like rising. And we see his chest and he doesn't have this like red calamity energy. He actually has like a completely normal, like there's nothing apparently wrong with it. Outside of the fact that he doesn't have any, you know, skin or anything. So I'm curious, like, does he heal up, or is that like, does he suck the energy back into himself? I don't know. I'm curious, but that is definitely something I'm fascinated with. Gosh. Yeah. See, look, like we didn't see any of that. Like that red energy is not on him anymore. It's gone. And this looks to be where he was at when he was first like pinned down. Like the green hand was up here, but now it's gone. Maybe. And these, because I mean all the stones and stuff are shifting, so who knows? That's the shot from the initial reveal trailer when he first wakes up. And now this, I don't think I needed to play super slowly anymore. Yeah, here's Link. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Yeah, it looks like we're standing right over a Death Mountain. That's what that looks like. There's something down here, like a tower or something. It looks like there's like steam coming out of it. And then, oh, look at all those islands back there. Look, what is this? Just a big black box just chilling off in the distance. Okay. All right, that's very specific because like all the islands tend to have like little floating, like little stalactites or whatever they're called, like things to show that they used to be part of the ground, that they like kind of just came out of the ground. But that's just a box. That's literally just a box. Wow. Okay. How far does that goes up even higher than what we're looking at? So I wonder, like, is that a way, like, do we get even? I mean, we know we get even higher than this because we've seen like Link falling from a height where you can't even see the ground, you just see clouds. But I imagine that's how you, like, things like this, like towers like these, are how you like get up into the sky realm. Perhaps that music cue. Yeah, I mean, there's not. Yeah, so this is what I was pointing out. Right here, this just looks like this, and it looks like there's steam coming out of it, and it is by Death Mountain, so I imagine there's something related to that. Looks like there's a pool of malice right over here for something. Yeah, that's where this is, I think, where Link was riding his horse at. Or somewhere close to, like, somewhere like this, where it's like you got, like, the mural, like, kind of on the ground. Now, what that means, like, what do these murals do? Obviously, it's not really something we can say right now. But it is very interesting. Like, there's probably something we can do with them. But we'll just have to wait and see. There's just no information. And it's like, I can't even tell what shape that's supposed to be making. Because the other ones, like, they had, like, specific shapes. Like, we saw, like, a bird one. We saw one that looked like a whale, like a leviathan. Almost looked like the windfish in the previous trailer. And then we saw one that looked like that woman from the mural, like the Hylia or Zelda incarnation, whatever it is. We can see the black box again in the background. It's just kind of there. We see a stable. What's over there? That looks kind of new. Maybe it's just like the way it's all shown. Like the quality of the video just makes it look weird. But okay, so here we get an interesting new gameplay mechanic. Link gets like a new arrow that can like home in on enemies. But what's interesting is when he charges it up, he gets that green swirly stuff. So it's probably gonna cost magic of some kind. That's my guess. Ooh, look at that structure. Yeah, it's probably like... It probably consumes some sort of resource of some kind outside of just the arrow. But it's not a bomb arrow. You know, it kind of has like... Looks like it could be a bomb arrow, but it is not a bomb arrow. At least not a standard Breath of the Wild bomb arrow. But interesting, it just like immediately homes in. Like I'm... It looks like, wait, did it just kill the monster? Because the monster starts to turn... Yeah, it looks like the monster just dies. Okay, so here, so for one, shield sledding is back. Shield surfing's back, which is good. I mean, I see no reason why that would have been removed. But it looks like, I guess you could shield surf on these mine rails. And this is interesting. Like, I wonder, because we saw some of the monsters were like mining. I wonder if they're mining like for stuff like this. Like, I wonder what are, like, maybe there's like latent crystallized malice like inside these ores, and like that's what they're looking for because it's gonna like bring out more power. So this looks like stasis, but it's not. It's like kind of like how we have that reverse. Instead of having like the time stop from Breath of the Wild, we have like a reversal, like a time reversal mechanic. This looks like the replacement for stasis. So instead of having like we can just control stuff like, we're Magneto. Looks like we can use our magic arm, and certain things we can just kind of take control over. I don't know what the limitations of this would be. Probably like, because this doesn't look like it's made of metal, nor does it really look like it's made of like these kind of standard rock material. So it's probably like a special material that's like the only thing we can use our magic arm on, maybe. But interesting. It allows us to change the directions of our environment, which was already a feature in Breath of the Wild, but it looks like they're kind of implementing it in a new way. Now this is really okay. We'll get to that. This is really weird. So Link has this like cannon. It's a two-handed weapon, and he swings it like a two-handed weapon. Like he does the same jumping slam attack that the two-handed weapons had in Breath of the Wild, which doesn't inspire a lot of hope that Link will have new like weapon combos and like weapon skills. It looks like they're going to just keep the same animations from the last game, which I guess isn't inherently a problem, but it's interesting to say the least. However, the big thing is obviously it's a cannon. It's not like a sword. It's like a catapult. And it's like a magic bomb catapult. He just lugs it at this stone talus that he finds. Also interesting to note, we're underground, or we're in like a cave. So yeah, this is not a location in Breath of the Wild, not that I'm aware of. So yeah, it looks like cave exploration, underground exploration is kind of confirmed. Something that we didn't really know for sure. So, okay. I guess now we can talk about this. Okay. That I'm tempted to say is not Princess Zelda. This might be just, but it might be. You know what? Okay, whether it's Princess Zelda or not, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that is not Princess Zelda, not the Princess Zelda we know. I'm not gonna say that's Hylia. I'm not gonna say that that's a past incarnation of Zelda, nor am I gonna say that that's like Princess Zelda's mother. I don't know, but I just don't think that's the Princess Zelda we know. I think this is someone different. And if you look, the dress this person is wearing has some interesting design elements to it. I'm gonna have to pull up the previous trailer and compare the design of this character to the design of the one on the mural. But it looks like that might be, I don't know, I can't remember. But what's important is that they're intentionally not showing us the face. We have not seen the face of this character. So I think that's very important. I think that's what, like, they hid the face because they knew that showing the face would confirm whether or not this is Princess Zelda. And I don't think they want us to know whether or not this is. I think they want us to think that this can be Princess Zelda, and I think they also want us to think that this might not be. Like, I think the whereabouts of Princess Zelda in this game, like our Princess Zelda, not any past incarnation, not future incarnation, not Hylia, like our Hero of the Wild era Princess Zelda with the short hair. I think outside of knowing that she falls down a crevice as revealed in the a previous trailer, I don't think this, like, they want us to know what happens to her. And that's obvious since they will not show us her or show us anything that's happening to her. They just throw little teasery bits like this out. But I think she's not... I think they intentionally want us to think that this might be or might not be. They want us to ask the question, is this Princess Zelda or not? And my answer, my guess is that this is not Princess Zelda. But it does seem, so this is presumably Link. And he seems, when he grabs onto her hand, they cut away right before they grab on. Like, they don't actually, like, the hands don't actually touch. There's no, like, physical contact. Yeah, there's no physical contact. They cut away right before they clasp hands. Which makes me wonder, like, what if this is not Princess Zelda, or even if this might be like a ceremony or some sort of like ritual, and by Link grasping onto this figure's hand, he's like, some magic's gonna get activated, or perhaps he's gonna get like an upgrade or something. And so the moment the hands touch, there's probably going to be some like big glowing flashing light, and they're cutting away from that. That's what I think. And I think Link is like looking at his hand, you know, kind of thinking about, you know, what this hand means to him, who gave it to him, which might be this figure. This figure might be the person that bestowed this magic arm onto Link. But it's interesting. This is also, I think this is probably the closest look we've had for this arm, like, ever. And it's interesting. Like, it looks kind of, like, decayed. Like, if you look at, like, his fingers are kind of like, look at that pinky. Like, that doesn't look like Link's normal pinky. That looks like a bony, kind of, like, atrophied pinky. Like, it almost looks like Link's arm kind of, like, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm getting a lot of Heroes Shade vibes from this arm. Like Twilight Princess Heroes Shade. I'm getting a lot of that vibes from this arm. I don't really know what conclusion I'm trying to draw from saying that, but when I see this, I see kind of like a ghostly skeletal hand, you know, with like ornaments and magic. And it's like, I just think of like, you know, what they were kind of doing with the Heroes Shade in Twilight Princess. I'm not saying this arm is like connected to the Heroes Shade specifically, but like it might be something of a similar way, that this is not like, maybe Link, like this is kind of like almost like, in a weird way, this might be like the spirit of Link's arm kind of manifested in the same way that like the Sheikah monks in Breath of the Wild kind of like they basically mummified themselves, and they kind of just existed as like, you know, spirits just sitting there, and like once Link interacts with them, their service is kind of completed, and so they kind of just dissipate. And I have a feeling that like a similar thing's going to happen to Link's arm, or a similar thing has happened to Link's arm. But either way, oh gosh, this is I actually really like this shot. This is a really cool shot. It seems like he doesn't quite know what he's got. Also, he's got a car. Like, it's actually a car. It's interesting. Do you build this or do you find it? Because this looks like something, this doesn't look like something you can just find in Hyrule. Especially since it's got like glowing energy around it. So it looks like it's something that you actually have to like activate with your own unique power. So I don't think some random Hylians put this together. I think this is like something you craft, which is really cool. And then look at there's like a, yeah, that's Link right there. There's like a hot air balloon. And then you've got some crazy hovercraft. Like, also, what is this giant floating ball? And these weird, like what is the locations in this game are so dynamic. I'm so fascinated to explore these areas. But look at like, he's got a hovercraft again. Like, I don't think, yeah, no, I think you build this. Look at if you look, there's like this weird green stuff. It's like green gel stuff. And then you see it again here. And you even see it like here, like right along the, you know, the outskirts of the vehicle. So I think this is like a magic glue. I think what it is Link actually can use this as like a glue to piece objects he finds throughout the world together and literally create crafts. Like literally build like vehicles. I don't know to what extent you can do this, obviously, but it seems like you can actually craft your own items. Like there's actual like literal world building in this game. You can build items, you could build hovercrafts, hot air balloons. Horses are of course still rideable, which that's like, no one's shocked by that. Here's another like big malice pool. There's some fallen debris here. We see debris falling right here. There's also a camp here. So there might not be Hylians here though, since we see like a malice pool there, and I doubt Hylians would willingly camp out next to like a pool of malice, but who knows? Yeah, there's actually I think that's about it. And then the last couple bits of the trailer, I mean, more islands over there. The last couple bits of the trailer show something. Yeah, so okay, so that's, I'm gonna want to slow this down. So yeah, that's Ganondorf's. Oh, look at the Master Sword. This is the Master Sword before it's about to break. You see it's glowing blue. The same way it does whenever Fi is around. So I wonder, I don't think Fi's gonna show up. Maybe not at this part, but interesting. And you see, so this was that red stuff coming from his chest I was talking about earlier. Right. Oh dear. Right. Not here. Right, yeah, right here. So it looks like whenever Ganondorf awakens, the whatever is here, like this built up malice, kind of explodes out. And like it looks like it goes to attack Link. But what's interesting is it looks like Link already has been in battle. Like his Master Sword's already corrupted. Link, he's holding his holding his right arm. It's already damaged and like destroyed. His armor's already like destroyed. So, but it doesn't look like Ganondorf has moved at all. It's possible there was already a fight with Ganondorf right here. But I don't know if it's with this physical body. Maybe it might have been like with a malice manifestation. But interesting. So it's like, it looks like you already do battle with something. And then Ganondorf attacks Link. Yeah, and it looks like, yeah, look at this. It's like he's all like damaged and scarred up. Yeah, here's that red. We saw this in another trailer, like the malice kind of creeping onto Link. Yeah, look, like, see, like that's not the magic arm he had. So it looks like he does get, his arm gets beat up and then it gets replaced with the magic weird thing that we see him in the rest of the trailer. Yeah, you even see, like, look, he's got a bit of malice corruption or something going on since like you see some like red malice. His tunic's completely destroyed. And he's lunging. Here he is lunging up to, I guess, grab Princess Zelda before she falls. Seems like it. Yeah. Like, yeah, it looks like she's falling. Oh, you know, there was that one shot in the other trailers where we see Princess Zelda falling, and then we see like a green arm come down and grab Link's hand. I think that's what's happening right here. I think Zelda's falling, and Link is jumping after her to like go protect her like he does. But then right here, he fails to catch her, and she falls down into the darkness, and then he's about to fall down with her, but then the green magic arm catches him. I think that's what happened. I think that's what's happening here. Now, why the green magic arm catches him right now? Like, why wasn't it not already around when he showed up? like when Link was already down here? I don't know, but I think this is what it is. I think Link's gonna get his, like, the green magic arm's gonna come down, grab his arm. He's gonna fail to catch Zelda, and she's gonna fall off into the darkness. And then she's gonna basically be missing throughout the rest of the game. Interesting. Man, okay. Wow. I'm I gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed we didn't get more information. Like, I was kind of hoping you'd get a bit of a longer trailer that showed off a little bit more gameplay. But I am pretty happy that we got Ganondorf's voice confirmed. We have we're able to piece together the full picture a little bit more. Like I said, you know, we basically combine these scenes, you know, these scenes of Link injured, these scenes of Ganondorf, you know, you combine these shots with like parts of the previous trailers, and like we can kind of actually piece together a bit of like what's going on, which is actually really cool, and I'm really happy about that. We did get confirmation of new locations, weird new gameplay features, like you can craft vehicles, a lot of actual like enemy variety. We got weird goblin bird bats, weird thing, maybe that's not steam, it looks more like just like strobe lights, and it's red. Oh, that looks like the blue tower that we see later on, in one of the like we see it a little bit later. Yeah, in one of these shots we see it. Yeah, that, and it's blue, like the color that's emanating from it is a blue color, or maybe it's in one of the earlier shots. I just know that like, or maybe it just looks blue, but the point is, with it being red and it having these like strobe lights and stuff, I think these are like dungeons or like little tower challenges, and I think by completing them or climbing up to the top of them, these are kind of going to be the replacement for the Sheikah towers. You're gonna beat them, they're gonna glow blue, and they might unlock parts of the map, or they might give us other kinds of rewards. Yeah, see this shot, you can see a tower very similar to it, and it's blue. It's a bit hard to tell, especially with the quality of this video, but I also have no idea how this is going to look after I actually edit this video. So I'll try my best to make it look as good as it can, but no promises. Yeah, and the Blood Moon. So I'm curious, what is every... I mean, we know that the Blood Moon's confirmed, and the Blood Moon was in Breath of the Wild, but the Blood Moon in Breath of the Wild was like kind of a random rare occurrence. It wasn't an every night thing. But what if nighttime in Tears of the Kingdom is always a blood moon? Every night is a blood moon, and so you kind of have to like prepare yourself for like when the night falls. And you and maybe monsters don't get resurrected during the blood moons, but they just get stronger, because we see like they're like floating here. It's weird. And then like what's interesting is if you pay attention, it's a little hard to tell, but the weird red things are flying into them are like spirits of the monsters, like the bokoblins, like you see. Or maybe, oh no, I was wrong. It's actually the bokoblins showing up. If you look, there's not a bokoblin in between this guy and this guy until this thing falls. And there's not a bokoblin here either. But then when this falls, there suddenly was one, and so yeah, okay, so it's not like they're reviving, they're just summoning. And just seeing that REDEADS, or something presumably similar to REDEADS, are like actually in the game is super exciting. So yeah, so we got new moblin types. REDEADS are back, or something close to REDEADS. I'm gonna call them REDEADS. They might not be, but they probably are. Weird goblin bat creatures. New enemy like Hinox types, like boss types are changing. Like, we've got a lot in this trailer. Like a lot of mini little details. You know, new ways enemies are gonna interact. Like they're probably gonna airdrop these bokoblins on us, which is gonna be kind of intense. You know, new bosses. Ganondorf.
I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
It's interesting though, because Princess Zelda is talking to us again like she did in the first game. So maybe this is Princess Zelda. But I don't know. I just kind of like, it does definitely look like her. But there's just something about it that just makes me feel like it's not Princess Zelda. Or maybe, I guess because she's kind of got like this glowing to her. If it is Princess Zelda, then perhaps maybe she's not actually around. I mean, I don't want to say she died, but like maybe she's like kind of like here only as like a spirit, in spirit form, maybe not dead, but like in spirit form she comes to us. But beyond that, she's not actually physically with us. And I don't know. I'm curious. Yeah, so we see like that weird magnesis thing that isn't actually magnesis, but it basically is. It looks like a wheel. So it looks like you can find these parts for like vehicles. Yeah, because the very next shot, you find this and then boom, you use that wheel to craft an item or craft a vehicle. Interesting. And like I said, there's already that like that weird glue, magic glue you can use. Fascinating. I'm very curious how this actually plays out in game, but that's interesting. What? Something I wish we saw more of. What's a good shot of Link?
I'm not sure.
I was kind of expecting to get more information on this, but we didn't. And that's fine, but that leaves a very big question. This is clearly something very important to like the gameplay mechanics of this new game, but we have no information on it. And we don't even know if it's tied to Link's like magic arm, because we've seen shots, we've seen parts of like other trailers and other scenes in the game where Link has this magic arm but doesn't have this. So it's hard to tell. Perhaps maybe that's a way to upgrade the magic arm, like have like magic capsules to power it up, but it's hard to say. Interesting. And yeah, you can see like Link's arms glowing green because he's using it to perform whatever the heck this homing arrow is. Yeah. Okay. All right. So wow. And they reconfirmed the release date, which is good because I mean they could have delayed it. I didn't expect them to, but it is nice that, you know, now they're like, hey, yeah, this game is coming out on the 12th, which is nice. That is like 3 months away, just over, I believe. So it's really not that long, which I guess is like, it's kind of nice that we didn't get a super long trailer here because we only have like 3 months. So we're bound to get, you know, another trailer or two leading up to release. So I mean, we might get several new trailers and new gameplay information. You know, we can get a whole lot. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me today. Thank y'all so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the direct. I thought the direct was okay. I obviously, like, the big thing I was looking forward to is Tears of the Kingdom, and they delivered on Tears of the Kingdom for the most part. So I'm pretty satisfied in that regard. And yeah, be sure to let me know how you felt about the trailer, how you felt about the direct, and what you're excited for in the new Zelda game. And with that being said, have a good one. See ya.